Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. What is going on, Vikings fans? It's your boy Mel. Welcome to Talk Vikings with me. Oh man, more keep coming in. More. Just when I was getting, like I said in the last video, just when I was getting a little bit worried. Now they addressed the slot corner position. Honestly, I was worried more about the slot corner than cornerback, period. I mean, like, McKenzie had to go. McKenzie had to go, and I like his replacement. But still, we still had to address the cornerback position, and right, the very two positions I'm worried about: cornerback and lineman. Okay, right when I was about to go Quezzy again, he does it. Okay. Go Quezzy, go Quezzy, go Quezzy, go. Hey, we got more cornerback. Hey, more linemen. All right, let me stop. I got a disorder. Not OCD. What is it? I call it SED, not STD. Damn it. Self-entertainment disorder. Like I'm. Never mind. Whoa, we got now. I'm impressed with some. I'm not really impressed with the others, but we're gonna get into this thing. We're gonna break this thing down. First, offensive lineman Jesse Davis from the Miami Dolphins, Nate Hairston from the Denver Broncos, and cornerback Ty Smith. Well, we had Ty Smith last year, but he was on the practice squad. Now, Nate Hairston is from the Broncos, and the good thing about that is he is familiar with Ed Donatel, our new defensive coordinator. So there's a little chemistry there. But Nate wasn't. We'll get into it. He didn't have a lot of play time. He wasn't really a starter. But I guess Donatel sees something in him, and so they brought him over. Now, Ty Smith. Now the thing is, I'll just go right into it, okay? Jesse Davis has a way better resume than the cornerbacks. Now, with all the cornerbacks we have, Dantzler is probably your most experienced corner. Until they bring somebody else in, or until they bring Pat P in, but they're still adding more players, and they got two more cornerbacks. So we have 4 or 5 cornerbacks that we know, but out of that group, Cam Dantzler is your most experienced. Now, if you've been watching, Cameron Dantzler is not like a top corner in the league. He has the capability to be, and you know the whole debacle from last year where we brought in I forget names. The boy from Kansas City won a Super Bowl with them, played with us last year, and he was just horrible. With the dreadlocks. Why does names just escape me? I was just saying his name like a few minutes before I started this video. Vikings fans know what I'm talking about. And they kind of put Cameron on the bench, and he was pissed. And I understand too, because when Cam Dantzler was in the game, he was better than him. But they brought him in. That was one of Zimmer's era. Okay, that cost Zimmer a lot, because that dude, he screwed up in a lot of games, and I just know as far as tackling and covering, he got burnt a lot, and he missed a lot of tackles. And I know Cameron Dantzler would have did a better job, but whatever. But it's Cam's third year in the league. Got drafted in 2020. Yeah, it's Cam's third year in the league, so I expect a lot of things from him. But Nate Hairston, Ty Smith was on our practice squad. Nate Hairston from the Broncos didn't really get a lot of play time, but Jesse Davis. Now, Davis is the most experienced out of all of them. He's played in 72 out of 80 regular season games. 4 years, he's been with Miami for the last four seasons, and about 15 games each he started. So that is great for his resume. You know what? Yeah, let's go into Jesse Davis first. So it's like, are they listening to me? I think Quezzy's listening to me. Quezzy, do you listen to my channel? Like, tell others about this channel. Like it's all facts over here. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Right when I'm complaining about right guard, Wyatt Davis, oh, I see what they did. They're replacing one Davis with another Davis. out with one Davis, in with the other Davis. Like, there's no way Wyatt Davis is gonna start over this dude. Just know what his resume is just impeccable. His 72 regular season starts in the last 4 years. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy, ridiculously crazy. But I'll take it. And he's very versatile. His first 26 starts of his career, he started at right guard, and then moved into right tackle. And he also played left guard last season. But I don't know about left guard because we're good there. But if he has to move, he can move. But he only played 2 games at left guard. Then it kind of went back. Maybe he didn't really do good at left guard. All I know is he's played at left guard, and he got moved back to the right side of the line for the other 14 games. So the dude is very, very versatile. He can play right guard. He can play right tackle. And if he has to move to left guard, he can do that too because he got the experience. So Jesse Davis, I'm all in. It's a green light on him. His experience is just is satisfying. I mean, like, if you start 72 out of 80 games in your career, like, that is saying something. That is saying something. So I'm gonna say it right now. Out of these 3 players, Jesse Davis gets the green light. Now, even though I'm happy that we got 2 extra cornerbacks, I'm not really high on them because their resume says it all. We're gonna go to Nate Hairston next. 5th round draft pick by Indy in 2017. The thing about Hairston is no team ever kept him, and he was never like a full-time starter. He was with Indy from 2017 to 2018, and then the Jets picked him up. He was with the Jets from 2019 to 2020, and then the Broncos got him. Now, the Broncos had him from 2020 to 2021, and it's like he can't stay with one team. He can't stay with one team, but I guess Donatel sees something in him because I know it's Donatel. He is who there's. It's not a coincidence, okay? Because he was never a starter. He was never a star player in the league. But the simple fact that he was there when Donatel was there last year says a lot. It says that Donatel kind of sees something in him, and I'm pretty sure these guys are not expensive. So I guess more competition to that cornerback room because we don't have any stars. There's no stars. Pat Peterson was the star corner, but he's aging. I wish they would have brought Pat P back so he can kind of like give a lot because they can learn a lot from him. But Chris Board and Dantzler and the other guys, they were with him for a full season. So I'm pretty sure they learned a lot from Pat P. But I wish they had him. Pat P still got it. Like, he still got it, but he's not the Patrick Peterson of old. So if they let him go, I kind of understand because that cornerback position is a young man's position. Like you can't have old guys playing cornerback. It's just I mean, you could, but it's risky. You know, it's a lot of twisting and turning, and a lot of hip movements, and staying with these receivers these days is just, yeah. It's like I say, the cornerback position, the running back position, and the quarterback position are the three hardest position in the league. If you suck at running back, like you can't hit the hole right, you can't make guys miss, you can't absorb tackles. I mean, like big hits. Like you can't be a good running back, and you can't keep getting injured a lot, which is one of Dalvin Cook's biggest problems. He gets injured a lot, but hopefully that don't happen this season. But it's just so much you have to be as a running back as compared to other positions. And then the quarterback position. I mean, should I get into that? We all know the beating the quarterbacks take. I mean, like you got to be able to throw precise spirals. I mean, like deep balls. They have to land right in the breadbasket. They have right where the receivers. I mean, you have to be keen on your target. You have to be accurate. You have to know how to take hits. You have to know how to avoid blitzing linebacker. I mean, it's a difficult position, you know. And cornerbacks, like cornerbacks have to be top. I mean, if you're a great cornerback, I mean, like your skills are crazy because you have to stay with these receivers, like with the double moves and the ins and the outs. And I mean, like cornerback is hard because you don't know where they're going. You have to stay with this person. You have to stay with this person, cover them like a blanket. It's a million routes. You don't know where they're going, where they're going to end up, when they're stopping, when they're quarterbacks, running backs, cornerbacks are the hardest to me. And I can argue that against anybody. I can debate that against anybody. I don't care who you are. You can be the greatest player to ever play the game because I'm a student of the game, you know? So anyway. Back. I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, but you know, Hairston. I mean, his resume is not that great, but it's not like bad either. You know, he played 16 games for the Broncos, total 9 tackles, 4 pass breakups. But he never started. No, he started in I think 5 games. Yeah, but he really played heavy on special teams. That was where they really used him at. And, you know, that is telling me that the coaches didn't really trust you you didn't earn your spot as a starter as compared to some dudes. Some dudes coming in, and he was a 5th rounder. You know, some dudes coming to the league no, I'm sorry. Ty Smith played 5 games. That's the next person I'm going to. So Hairston wasn't really, you know, he didn't really show much, man. He didn't really. 16 games for the Broncos, 9 tackles, 4 pass defended. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. He shone in college though, but that's not a lot in the NFL. You know, he keep moving, he keep bouncing around from team to team to team. And like I said, hopefully Donatello saw something good in him last year to bring him over here, or maybe it's just a money thing that he's a cheap corner, you know, which he is, you know, and I wish he is. So I mean, like, hopefully Donatello can work his magic on him and kind of turn him into something, or the simple fact that it's going to be great competition in that cornerback room. It's going to be great competition. The guys from last year, plus Hairston and this new guy, Ty Smith, which was he's just been elevated from the practice squad to, you know, the regular roster now. Hopefully, you know, competition is always good. So hopefully competition can bring the best out of Hairston and Ty Smith, which I'm about to get into here. Now, Smith spent the 2020-21 season on the practice squad. You know, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a great resume, you know, to be on the practice squad. That means that you didn't cut it to be on a regular roster, but that is not a bad. You got to remember, guys like Adam Thielen was on the practice squad. See where he's at. There's been some guys who's elevated to the top who started like there were some undrafted guys, you know. So it's all about proving yourself and putting in that work. Now this offseason, hopefully this news get some get him, really enthused about the situation, about himself, that he can put in some extra work and he can earn his spot. He could earn that name. You know what I mean? But anyway, Ty Smith's 2020 on the Vikings practice squad. He played in 5 games, 40 snaps on special teams, and 17 on defense. Another guy who's been from team to team, drafted by the Seahawks in 2015. 2016, played for the Washington special teams. Played for the Titans from 2017 to 2020. Started 7 of 45 career games, which was mostly with the Titans. Spent 3 years there. 68 tackles, 1 pick, and 2 pass defended, 2 forced fumbles. Like I said, most with the Titans. But competition. So I'm happy they got new corners, along with the ones we have. But I don't like their resume. I don't like their resume. From team excuse me. From team to team, never starters, just minimum play time, practice squad guys, bench guys. But the offensive lineman, Jesse Davis, I know he's gonna be a starter because his resume is just incredible. So 1 out of the 3 I'm impressed with, but the simple fact that we're adding depth into that cornerback position, I guess I already knew there was gonna be one position that we didn't really spend a lot of money on, or I take that back. It was going to be one position that we had to gamble on, is what I'm trying to say, which is the cornerback position. But with the pass rush we have, hopefully that works out. And hopefully, and who knows? Who knows? Chris Boyd what game was that? The Rams game? He played good, but the stupid penalty. Who remember that? What was that, 3rd down? I remember like it was yesterday. It was a great 3rd down play he had. Great defensive play. It was a pass breakup. It was almost an interception. And he kind of like, oh no, was it a big hit? What was it? And he kind of like stood over the guy and he got the penalty. It was like a 15-yarder. Chris Boyd. But, that's what young corners do. They're going to make those stupid mistakes every time they make a big play or something like that. But it's going to be competition in that cornerback room. So hopefully that brings the best out of them. That brings the best out of these 2 guys, plus the guys we already have. And they made the best man win. But I already know with the pass rush and with the defensive line, the 3-4 defense, and the linebackers we have, and everybody else we have, and Harry the Hitman in the defensive backfield back there. Hopefully everything and everybody around them elevate their play, cause right now the only position I'm worried about, is the cornerback position. Now I got a video with Jordan Hicks, and we have another offensive lineman that we brought in. He is impeccable too. Got a great resume. Actually should have uploaded that video before this one, because that's an older story. They got here before these guys, but whatever. Forgive the timing here, but everything's coming up. All these videos are coming up. Like I said, hopefully these guys play to the best of their abilities, and competition bring the best out of them. And going forward now, I'm not worried about the offensive line no more. I'm worried about the cornerback position. The cornerback position is the only concern of mine right now. And I don't know, even though I heard we're still keeping our center. I heard we're still keeping this. Bradbury is okay. Maybe O'Connell know what he's talking about. Maybe he got a plan for Bradbury. I guess Bradbury is a great pulling guy. But he's just, I've seen him get lifted up too many times. I'm worried. But hopefully they know what they're doing. And Wyatt Davis, I heard he's got planned to put in this intense, crazy offseason workout. And there's going to be more depth at the guard position, at the offensive lineman position. So we'll see, man. I just know it's going to be a better team, a way better team than last year. They're fixing everything they needed to fix and placed in the position they didn't need to fix. They're just staying put on those. So The future looks bright. The 2022-2023 season looks very, very bright for the Vikings, but we're just getting started. We're not done yet. I'll keep you guys posted. These are the newest faces to the Minnesota Vikings. Well, except Mr. Smith, who was here last year, but he was on a practice squad. But I guess new to the regular roster. But that is the latest on your Minnesota Vikings. Fingers crossed. Hope all goes well. I hope training camp goes well, and I hope these guys play to the best of their abilities. Until then, I'll see you next time. Jordan Hicks video coming up. Stay tuned. Skol.